Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2340. आजची तारीख आहे 13 ऑगस्ट 2021. वाजले आता रात्रीचे 9:30. So, right now I'm thinking is that he, my journey is kind of like a really so much big, yeah. And all those things I want in my life, it won't be happen in just like a couple of days and couple of months. No, it takes some year, and not only just takes some time, it take a lot of effort. Okay. And you probably didn't know what is exactly effort. Yeah, I know you are doing this, you are continuously editing, doing your stuff, but this is not enough. Okay, you have to be even more, you have to be do something really much more than that. Okay, because it's not an easy, and it's not, and that is because of that key. That is why it is not easy, that's why it is something really big. Okay, that's why the value is also really big. And another thing is that key, like right now you are beginning na? So right now you are fixed, you are not changing yourself, and this is all those things okay. Okay, so important thing is that you need to be continuity, and you need to be do precise your work. Okay, right now you are need to complete the complete this customer care film, but you didn't really do that. Yeah, you are targeted like a 10th August, but today is the 12th August. Yeah, it's 13 August actually. And you didn't really finish at all. I know it's like whatever the reason in front of you, whatever the excuses you have, maybe those are the genuine or those are the things. But trust me, like I seen your potential, and I seen that you can make the short film in just a single day. Okay, if we just skip the production part, whole post production done in a single day. I knew that. Okay, so is that a thing? If we say like production takes almost like a 5 days or 6 days, so problem is that why is this thing happen actually is that I didn't really plan what is exactly and how those scenes need to be shots and everything. Okay, like before when I was working with Rising Passion, what is exactly is that I didn't really act. Okay, usually in my team, though bunch of people who are acting. Okay, and I'm kind of like a direction, so I need to tell them how do you need to shoot and how do you need to do that. So I'm giving you all the instructions that you need to follow. Some of the things like where do you place your camera, how should I get my proper audio, and for this what is your equipment you have and how should I use those things, so on and so forth. So usually I give them instruction to the actor and they are follows, and they are give me really amazing result. Trust me, I work with the Srinidhi, and he is also really giving me really amazing output. Shreyansh is also amazing, like he's a photographer and he's already knew all those things, so he gives all those things. So basically is that key, uh, then I get those footages and edit those and everything. In customer care what is exactly happened is like there is the plan is really important for the foundation, like what is your foundation. Okay, before I was writing the script I didn't really know what should I be ended. I still don't know what is the end of the script. Okay, I just like this is thought in my idea and I just like put it on my mind, and just like I didn't really know, I didn't really think a lot, and just so on and so forth. So that is a problem. Okay, so planning is really essential, and I didn't really plan, and I just jumped to the shoot. And while production I make so many mistakes, so many things, and then I fix those mistakes, and then I made making those mistakes and also fixing mistakes of mistakes, fixing mistakes. So it just so many things. Okay, so that's why it takes so much time. Okay, but literally is that key, I know so much things while in the production. Like I was kind of like a meant to be person who is believing post production, but usually in the production there are so many things need to understand. Like before I didn't really know about the shutter aperture, I knew but I didn't really use it. Okay, but this time I just familiar with all those things, and exposure triangle I do understand all those things, so I literally get. Okay, and those are information are literally important to me, so that's why I am deciding to buy a lens which is 50 mm lens. Okay, 1.8, which is kind of like a really good. Okay, because I make some of the mistake, I fix those mistake, I found those mistakes, and then I found the solution, and then I'm trying to repair those mistakes through that solution. So I get those knowledge. Okay, and one thing I'm gonna tell you is that you don't tell me is that ki just like while beginning you are need to be slow and all those things. वगैरह. You are kind of like a uh, uh, putting blanket on side you, and then says that ki this is kind of thing happened, and just like dude, it just like trust me. Do you understand? You are 28. Okay, you are still making. You are kind of like a doing all those things in really slow pace. Okay, so do you get it? What if like on the your next project like Aga Khan project, okay, and you take almost like a 1 month for this editing, then like in a year you are uploading almost like a 12 video in a year. So how do you achieve the target you are meant to be decided? Okay, so it is not that now. Okay, and just like don't tell this is the beginning, and don't tell this is the kind of thing like happen, and just like so on and so forth. This is not, that is definitely not. Okay, so also is that ki there is also one thing I'm gonna tell you, ki I didn't really I was kind of like hiding this thing from the artifact episode, is that ki my masturbation. Oh, this is kind of thing like I didn't really talk about it because I'm a bit really shame, because every time I try to decide not to do that, after almost like 5 or 10 days it happens. Okay, and masturbation is kind of thing is like a challenge your brain with yourself. Okay, because this is the kind of thing like most of the people like try to understand like if you have physical challenge, and then might be you can get it, you can try to complete those challenge. Like if you decided ki you need to run almost like a 10 kilometer in a day, so basically this is kind of like a physical challenge. You can see your target and you can see all those things, and basically 10 kilometers kind of like a really big enough, and it's just really hard to do that, but still somehow we can do that. We put some sort of effort, some sort of things, and then we are reach those target, and it's good. Okay, but some of the target which is not really physical, some of the target is bit really silent target or emotional target. I don't know what should I say, something really that ki like you wanted to become a pilot. So what do you need to do now? You have to go to the study about engineering aeronautics, then you have to go to the aeronautics college and try to understand about the aeronautics and fluids, sorry, and pilots and mechanism, and then you have to train several years. Then some of the time they will achieve on, they will like a people who examine your talent, and then after that you will become a pilot. Okay, so basically it's kind of like a really big and long process. Okay, and there are some sort of several steps to reach that goal. Okay, so in this process you need to be fixed, you need to be understand that you are wanted to be a pilot. So be focused on that and continuously do work according to your goal. Okay. So different kind of people have different kind of goal, different kind of something like that. Like I have a goal, I have a challenge with myself, is that masturbation is kind of like a problem I'm facing right now. Okay. And when I came from the Jaipur, this is masturbation happens almost like a day after that. Yani just like uh, today I did it, then uh, day after tomorrow it will happen. So it is really not so good. Okay. And basically is that key masturbation is a puberty in it everything happens, all those things and so on and so forth. But trust me is that key you are 28, puberty is already ended. Yeah, its puberty started from 16 to 22 or 25. It's not kind of like a meant to be 28. Okay, so puberty is over. Basically is that key you are get really habitual with this addiction. Okay, and this is not good. Because of that, key your sperm contains calcium, so many proteins and everything. It contains energy, it contains so much things. Because in this sperm they have uh, millions of some sort of, I don't know what is that, like a part of you. Okay. And it is kind of like a really natural process, and it takes so much, like it sucks your body, and you just kind of like let it out from your body, and just like for the some sort of 10-minute satisfaction, it is not good. It is really because of that, the in other word, you are kind of like really hurting your body from inside, and it is really not so. And as also one thing is that key, right now I'm a creative person, like I am editing, I'm kind of like doing all those things. Okay. So basically for this working, I need to be energy, I need to be so much things that I can do. Okay. And basically if my body is not really supported for all those things I wanted to do, then I cannot be achieve all those targets. Maybe I don't know, because of that reason I cannot complete my customer care story, because every time I was bit really tired, I was bit really something like that, yeah, I don't want to do this, I just wanted to some sort of watch some of the episodes of the filmmaking. So yeah, try to understand, if you didn't really do that almost like an year, so trust me, you are kind of like a really bigger person. Like you can use, and you can use your energy full on capacity. So you are always be enthusiastic, and it will be really great for you. Okay, try to understand the potential of what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, but this is the process is bit really hard, because right now you are bit really habitual for this addiction. So how should I get it? First of all, I'm telling you some of the practical reasons that I already explained in the artifact episode, but still it wasn't happened. But this time it is kind of like a fix and final. Okay, like I'm saying every time, but right now this is it. First of all, you need to uninstall the super VPN. Wait, SU super VPN uninstall. Okay, then what you have to do is that key. There is a one porn bookmark on my Chrome, so I need to delete that. So let me go to the Chrome, select bookmark, then wait, I have so many bookmark, trust me. Just photography content, sorry, I heard some sort of pornography content. Okay, wedding views, travel, web screen, steps to choose. I found it. Like delete. Okay, so I delete my bookmark. This is only one bookmark, but still it's really too much. But this is kind of like a things, it just like a 0.5% you achieve. 0.5%. What? It's nothing at all, because you can easily download the super VPN. It's already available, as also you already knew the bookmark, so you just google and type it and it can get it. So it's just nothing. Okay, you did nothing at all. So problem is that, what is the problem? So how should I do it? Do it is that key, whenever you get porn content anywhere at all, just try to delete, block, unfollow. Just do that. It's just literally important to you. Because of that, कि those kind of thing, like if you saw some of the photos in bikini, you just quickly see that profile and just unfollow that person. Because kind of like that, कि is this kind of like a post is came just once, but try to understand, like is this happened continuously, then you can see so many kind of like a bikini girls, and then you are kind of like a really move towards that pornography content, and then you are kind of like a brain is wanted to you ki just try to do it, try to do it, try to do it, and you don't have to do it. First of all, okay, it actually happened today. Okay, so today I didn't really feel at all. Another thing, ki it will happen day after tomorrow. Okay, so at that time I was so eager to do that. Okay, so basically what you have to do, whenever you are feeling something like that ki you wanted to do it, just go to the bathroom and just try to exhaust your liquid, like urinate. Okay, because most of the time it is kind of like that, but still you are kind of like a bit really hard, and just like so you need to fight with your brain. There is no option at all. Okay, so if you fight this thing, then it will be really good. Most of the time there is a best solution is that ki you need to be engage yourself in some sort of public space that you cannot do anything. Okay, but right now I am kind of like a home, doing everything at my home, and it is like my home is kind of like a really big and I can do so many things. Okay, so it's bitterly challenging. Okay, but you have to do that. Okay, because you need to fight with your brain, and if you win this thing, trust me, it is really good for you. Okay, so try to do that. And also I lock my WhatsApp, Instagram and YouTube for the focus assist. What is exactly focus assist? In my phone actually it has some sort of feature that if I am kind of like addicted to the some of the apps, then I lock that app in particular period of time, then it will show. If I wanted to open, it will open, but it will open just for a 5 minute. Okay, and then it is automatically closed. This has actually happened for the Instagram, because Instagram is bit really. WhatsApp is not really, because I didn't really use WhatsApp that much. YouTube is bit really important, but YouTube have some sort of shorts that I can easily get here. But most of the time, YouTube is kind of like a bit really some sort of feel that I am uh, distracted from the YouTube because of YouTube. Yes, like if I wanted to watch some of the contents from the YouTube, then you just need to go to the, like you have a laptop, then you just open and watch some of the content which is really helpful for you. Okay, also YouTube has some sort of feature that whatever you are watching, like a pornography content or whatever, it gives you some sort of suggestion. Okay, and that suggestion is not really good. Okay, so try to skip those suggestion, or try to unfollow or delete that suggestion, that whenever it won't be give some sort of suggestion in the future, so it will be really helpful for you. Okay, I am not trying to say tell you that ki you are don't need to use some of the social media sites. Okay, I'm trying to tell you that try to use minimum. Okay, like let me tell you one thing. the I'm giving you some of the statistics that I have. So basically is that today actually I use Instagram. It Okay, yeah. So today I use Instagram 49 minutes. Okay, almost like an hour. Uh, yesterday I use 1 hour 12 minutes, and the day before that almost like 1 hour 10 minutes, and also day before that 41 minutes, and then 30 minutes, and then 28 minutes. I didn't really cross 1 hour and 30 minutes more than any social media sites. What is the problem is that he, uh, YouTube is really good. Like if you are watching so many times, like let me tell you one thing is that why do you want like YouTube has so many things, like you can get so many informative knowledge and everything. But let me tell you one thing is that if you wanted to watch some of the YouTube videos, why don't you watch Skillshare? Because Skillshare is basically is just focus for the what you want to learn. Okay, and it is really great now. Okay, so you don't really get distracted from the lots of things like a YouTube gives you. See, so you will be really get focus. And as also you have to complete your schedule to like a full-time film, sorry, tomorrow's filmmaker course. Okay, you just completed almost like 11%. It has so much courses and it gives you so much knowledge. So yes, it is. So so many things need to say, so many things is that. But what do you do right now? Basically is that I already completed the whole film. Okay, everything, subtitles, shots, everything. Okay, so I'm just putting just a music for the background that I can curve on. So basically I try Filmstro is kind of like a really online platform that you can get some of the audio. As also is that key that audio will really helpful. Like in the audio you can change the pitch, you can change the slider, you can change the depth, power, so much things like a note you can change that too. Okay, and it's not kind of like a bit really difficult, like you went to like you just need to FLP and just change some of the notes that you don't have any knowledge about that. It's not that, it's just little bit of slider and you can change the slider and just like completely change the theme of your song. So that is the why. But I tried. Okay, like a full like in this course they actually people, the person who says ki there are the 5 track are free, but when I use those films through it's not free actually. Like when they are recording all those things at that time it was free, but in 2021 it's not free. Everything is paid. You have to pay almost like a $8 for the basic version for the YouTube for a month. And I don't want to pay anything because the audio track I can get from the audio library, YouTube audio library, and which is really good thing for me. So yes, so I can make track some of the, put it on this, just export, upload to this. Tomorrow I will think about some of the where should I send my film to the film festival. Okay, I'm trying to think about the local film festival which is in the Maharashtra, like Nagpur Film Festival, Satara, Kolhapur, and some of the film festival which is in the Maharashtra. Okay, that's it. And if those film festival is asking some of the money, then I will not pay that money. Okay, just upload that and try to move to the next video. And that video is Aga Khan Palace. Okay, so till then everything is good, is fine. So this is it. This is the my artifact episode number 2340. Right now we are at Wardha, Maharashtra. Thank you.